Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about important personalities which were in news in recent times. Before starting this video, there are two important things. First, if you want to get the maximum benefit from these videos, please note down the important points into a separate notebook and revise them again and again. Revision is crucial in case of current affairs. Second thing is that if you appreciate our efforts, please share these videos with other students so that maximum students can get the benefit. Now let's start. First is Raman Magsaysay Award. Raman Magsaysay Award was given to Mr. Bharat Watwani and Mr. Sonam Wangchuk. If we talk about Raman Magsaysay Award, it is considered as Asia's Nobel Prize. It is named after Mr. Raman Magsaysay, who was the President of Philippines. Next is Sarala Puraskar Award 2018. This award was given to Mr. Shatrudhan Pandav for his poetry collection. Next is 2018 Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna. 2018 Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Awards were given to Ms. Mirabai Chanu and Mr. Virat Kohli. If we talk about Mirabai Chanu, she is a weightlifter. She is from Manipur. She won medals in World Championship 2017 and in Commonwealth Games 2018. 2018 Commonwealth Games were held in Australia. If we talk about Mr. Virat Kohli, he is the present captain of Indian cricket team. Next is Civilian Honor of Mexico. This was the highest order of Mexico. This was given to Mr. Raghupati Singhania, who is the MD of JK Tires. Next is FIFA Awards. The FIFA Player of the Year award were given to Mr. Luka Modric in men's category and to Ms. Marta in women's category. The 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup held in Russia, in which France won the cup by defeating Croatia, while Under 20 Women's FIFA World Cup held in France, in which Japan defeated Spain in the final. France will also host the 2019 Women's FIFA World Cup. If we talk about Indian Football Awards, All India Football Federation gave Player of the Year award to Mr. Sunil Chhetri in men's category, and Kamala Devi was given Player of the Year award in women's category. In Amazing category, Anirudh Thapa was given award in men's category, while E. Penthoi was given award in women's category. Next is Champions of Earth Award 2018. United Nations Environment Programme awarded Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi and French President Mr. Macron for their initiative in the direction of sustainable development. They both were awarded Champions of Earth 2018. Next is Rajiv Gandhi National Sadbhavana Award. This award was given to Mr. Gopal Krishna Gandhi. Next is some important books and their authors. Moving On, Moving Forward is a book by Vice President Mr. Venkaiah Naidu. He is the Vice President and ex officio Chairman of Rajya Sabha. Atal Ji Ne Kaha is a book by Mr. Brijendra Rehi. Why I Am Hindu is a book by Dr. Shashi Tharoor. 281 and Beyond is a autobiography of Mr. VVS Lakshman. No Spin is a biography of Mr. Shane Warne. The Rule Breakers is a book by Ms. Priti Senoy. Bastar Dispatches is a book by Mr. Narendra. The Dhoni Touch is a book by Mr. Bharat Sundaresan. Devil's Advocate is a book by Mr. Karan Thapar. The Unending Game is a book by former R&AW Chief Mr. Vikram Sood. Kasi, Secret of Black Temple is a book by Mr. Vineet Vajpayee. The Twice Born, Life and Death on Ganges is a book by Mr. Atis Tasir. Sacred Games, on which Netflix recently released a TV series, is a book by Mr. Vikram. If we talk about the flag bearers in 18th Asian Games, Ms. Rani Rampal, who is also the captain of Indian women hockey team, was the flag bearer of closing ceremony, while Mr. Neeraj Chopra, who won the gold medal in javelin, was the flag bearer in opening ceremony of Asian Games. Asian Games held in Indonesia. This was the first time that Asian Games were co-hosted in two cities. These two cities were Jakarta and Palembang. Miss Rikako Iki, who is a Japanese swimmer, was named as the most valuable player of the Asian Games. She is the first female athlete to be named as most valuable player. In 2018 US Open, Japanese player Miss Naomi Osaka defeated Serena Williams. This is the first time when a Japanese player won US Open. Ms. Rima Das, who is the director of village rock stars will represent India in Oscars this year. If we talk about brand ambassadors, Miss Ravina Tandon has been named as the brand ambassador for Sanjay Gandhi National Park. Miss Mary Com has been named as the brand ambassador for BSNL. Mr. Akshay Kumar has been named as the brand ambassador for Road Safety Campaign. Miss Hima Das has been named as the sports ambassador for Assam. Apart from that, Adidas also signed an endorsement deal with Miss Hima Das. Mr. A.R. Rahman has been named as the ambassador of Sikkim. Miss Kriti Senon is the brand ambassador of Bata, while Mr. Amir Khan has been named as the brand ambassador of Vivo. Mr. Jonty Rhodes has been named as the brand ambassador of Isuzu Motors India. Isuzu Motors is a Japanese company. Miss Ileana De Cruz has been named as the brand ambassador of Fiji Tourism, while Miss Jayaprada has been named as the Goodwill Ambassador for Nepal Tourism and Culture. If we talk about personalities who passed away recently, these are Mr. Gaur Chandra Mohapatra, who was a freedom fighter and social reformer from Odisha. Mr. Kofi Annan, who was the former Secretary General of United Nations. Mr. M. Karunanidhi was the 5 times Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the former Prime Minister of India. Mr. Kuldeep Nayyar was a journalist, while Mr. Somnath Chatterjee was former Lok Sabha Speaker. Mr. Briz Katyal was a Bollywood writer. Mr. Stephen Hawking was a physicist. Mr. Balramji Das Tandon was the Governor of Chhattisgarh. After his demise, Ms. Anandiben Patel, who is the Governor of Madhya Pradesh, has been given additional charge. Jain Muni Tarun Sagar also passed away recently. He belonged to the Digambar sect. He was known for his Kadwe Parvachan. Mr. Vijay Shankar Vyas was an agricultural economist. Mr. Tran Dai Quang was the President of Vietnam. The capital of Vietnam is Hanoi. Mr. Samsher Singh Bist played a key role in the statehood of Uttarakhand. He was also associated with Chipko movement. Ms. Anna Raja Malhotra, who was the first IAS woman post-independence, passed away recently. If we talk about first women, Ms. Kiran Bedi is first IPS officer. Ms. C.B. Muthamma is first IFS officer. Ms. Pratibha Patil is first female president. Ms. Indira Gandhi is first female prime minister. Ms. Meera Kumar is first female Lok Sabha speaker. Ms. Indu Malhotra is first woman to be elevated as a judge from a lawyer. Ms. M. Fatima Bibi is the first female judge of Supreme Court. Ms. Kalpana Chawla is first Indian woman in space. Ms. Indra Nui is first woman who was appointed on the ICC board as independent director. ICC stands for International Cricket Council. In the end, Ms. Kalpana Lazmi, who was a filmmaker, passed away recently. If we talk about important committees, DK Jain committee will investigate the issue of ISRO spy scandal. AJ Polraj committee recently submitted its report. The committee was associated to 5G technology, that means 5th generation technology. Mr. Bhaskar Ramamurthy committee was formed to suggest reforms in JEE, that means Joint Entrance Exam. B. Sasikaran committee was formed by FSSAI to review the food labeling standards. Mr. Rajiv Gaba committee is constituted to suggest the penal provisions against mob lynching. Mr. Rajiv Gaba is present Home Secretary. Mr. B.N. Sri Krishna committee is associated with data protection. Mr. Kalraj Mishra has been appointed as the chairman of Standing Committee of Defense, while Mr. L.K. Advani has been appointed as chairman of Ethics Committee of Lok Sabha. Mr. Amitav Roy committee is associated with prison reforms. If we talk about few international events, Dr. Poonam Khetrapal has been named as the Regional Director for Southeast Region of WHO. WHO stands for World Health Organization. Dr. Arif Alvi is the new President of Pakistan, while Mr. Imran Khan is the new Prime Minister of Pakistan. Ms. Tahira Safdar is the first Women Chief Justice of Pakistan High Court. She is the Chief Justice of Baluchistan High Court. Mr. Ibrahim Mohammad Soli is the new President of Maldives. Now let's talk about few other important appointments. Recently, new chairman of SAIL has been appointed. SAIL means Steel Authority of India. It is a public sector entity. It is largest steel producer of India. It started its operation in 1954. The headquarters is in New Delhi. Mr. Anil Kumar Chaudhary has been appointed as the chairman of SAIL. In terms of global steel production, India is on second position. China is the lead producer globally. Next is Atomic Energy Commission of India. Mr. K.N. Vyas has been recently appointed as the new chairman of Atomic Energy Commission. Atomic Energy Commission is the governing body of Department of Atomic Energy. Department of Atomic Energy comes under direct charge of Prime Minister. Atomic Energy Commission was formed in 1958. The headquarters is in Mumbai. Mr. Ranjan Gogoi has been recently appointed as the Chief Justice of India. He assumed his office from 3rd of October. He is the 46th Chief Justice of India. He is from Assam. Mr. R.S. Sharma has been reappointed as the Chairman of TRAI. TRAI stands for Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. It is a statutory authority. Mr. Sunil Mehta has been named as the new Chairman of IBA. IBA stands for Indian Banks Association. Mr. K. Sivan has been appointed as the new Chairman of ISRO. ISRO stands for Indian Space Research Organization. It is under Department of Space. The headquarters is in Bangalore. ISRO was formed on 15th August 1969. ISRO will collaborate with France for Gaganyaan mission. Next is Dr. G. Satish Reddy has been appointed as the new Chairman of DRDO. DRDO stands for Defense Research and Development Organization. It was formed in 1958. The headquarters is in New Delhi. It is an organization under Ministry of Defense. Next is National Commission of Women. It is a statutory body and Ms. Rekha Sharma has been appointed as the Chairman of National Commission for Women. Next is Mr. Anil Sahasrabuddhe is the Chairman of AICTE. AICTE stands for All India Council for Technical Education. It is under Ministry of Human Resource Development. Next is President nominated 4 members to Rajya Sabha under Article 80 of the Constitution. These 4 members are Mr. Ram Sakal, who is a farmer leader, Mr. Rakesh Sinha, who is associated with India Policy Foundation, Mr. Raghunath Mohapatra, who is a stone sculptor, Ms. Sonal Mansingh, who is a ODC exponent. Next is National Green Tribunal. Justice Adarsh Kumar Goyal has been appointed as NGT Chairman. NGT stands for National Green Tribunal. The principal bench is in New Delhi, while the zonal benches are in Bhopal, Pune, Kolkata and Chennai. NGT is not bound by civil procedure. Next is Election Commission of India. It is a constitutional body. It was formed on 25th January and therefore 25th January is celebrated as National Voters Day. Mr. O.P. Rawat is the Chief Election Commissioner, while Mr. Sunil Arora and Mr. Ashok Lavasa are the Election Commissioners. Next is Mr. Ajit Dobhal is the National Security Advisor, while Mr. Rajendra Khanna and Mr. Pankaj Saran has been appointed as Deputy National Security Advisor. NSA, that is National Security Advisor, is the Chief Advisor to Prime Minister on national security and strategic issues. Ms. Indu Malhotra is the first woman lawyer to be sworn in as Supreme Court Judge. Mr. Pawan Chamling is the India's longest serving Chief Minister. He is the Chief Minister of Sikkim. He is serving as Chief Minister 5th time. Sudha Balakrishnan has been appointed as RBI's first Chief Financial Officer. Thank you. If our efforts benefit you in your current affairs preparation, please like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for latest notification. Thank you, and that's all for the day.